Alrighty, so in this live stream I'm going to be looking at Fusion 360, and I currently own something called an Exway Ripple, which is a electric skateboard, and I'm going to be using Fusion 360 to design a part for it. This is going to be a bit of a weird live stream video because I'm going to go through a tutorial on how the hell to use Fusion 360 to build out this part. But with that, here's a little intro. Alrighty, so what you're actually seeing here is a previous part that I built in the past, where I've actually modeled up something for one of my paddleboards. So if you're coming here from seeing any of my videos around paddleboarding and putting a motor on my paddleboard, then you'll be aware of me 3D printing a lot of the parts for my paddleboard. This is actually something that I use on a couple of different motors. I just thought I found it today when I downloaded Fusion 360 again. So to do this, I'm going to need to go off and find the tutorial for the part that I need. The gist of what I'm trying to do is I am trying to build a part for, if I go over here, for this. This is a Exway Ripple. It is basically a motorized skateboard, and what I want to try and do is create a sleeve that goes over the top of a wheel. And the idea being that when I've been on the road with this thing, it vibrates like hell. So you really feel when you're on the road or you're on gravel or whatever, you feel every little bump. And if I can add a little sheath around the outside of it, the idea being that it will dampen the vibrations and give it more traction when doing that. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out, basically. And I can see here that I'm getting a warning about this saying Open Studio. What's it saying? Something about maybe I meant to click close on that. Okay, it appears to be, this is my first time streaming, so I have no idea what I'm doing, and it'll be an interesting journey as we both, or everybody learns how I'm doing this, but I have never done this before, and it looks like there's nobody watching either. So, let us see what we can do. I actually have a tutorial that I want to follow today, and I want to see if I can replicate this. So for those just joining this stream, basically the gist of what I'm trying to do this evening is I am going to kick off a new project, and you can hear the squeaky chair in the background, which isn't great, but I'm basically trying to 3D print a sleeve that's going to go on this, and as you can see on the screen, I'm going to use some software called Fusion 360 to go and design this part. And I don't know Fusion 360 that well. I've done and dabbled with a bit of 3D printing in the past. What you're seeing on the screen right now is something that I created in the past for a project on my paddleboard, and this is a mount that goes into the base of the board, basically. But we're going to kick off a new project in a moment, and I'm going to learn my way to navigate around Fusion 360 to build this part that I need. So with that, I'm going to do this a little bit in a clunky way, which is that I'm going to do this in the form of watching a tutorial whilst going through this. So yeah, wish me luck. Here we go. Right, so I'm going to minimize the screen so I can see it. And I'm going to head over to YouTube and watch some other dude that has built this. And I think I should have this in my history, maybe, of the video that I want to look at. History. Here we go. I was watching it earlier. Wasn't about flexible filaments. Wasn't that? Let's switch my account. And okay, maybe I was watching it on this other one. And okay, so I am looking at a specific video here.
I never join a meeting.
Okay, I'm going to mute that. Right, so we're going to start off. I'm going to be kicking off with a new project where we're going to be doing this. So I'm going to need to get some measuring tools out. Right, so let's go ahead and create a new project in Fusion 360. Right, so we're going to do a new design. Okay, blank canvas, good start. Right, I probably need to look at this from the top. Okay, cool. Right, this is where I'm going to need to start going off and getting my trusty ruler, and this here is what I'm basically building. So I'm building a sleeve that's going to go over this wheel. So I'm going to need to take some measurements to work out this. So I do know that the diameter is 75 mil on the front wheels. The depth of this is we're looking at 70 millimeters as the depth. To be fair, we could make it a little bit. No, actually, I think 70 mil would be probably a good size, but I'm going to want to upgrade it now. The other thing is that we have definitely a diameter on the front here. Okay, is 90, so we're going to want to probably factor that into the depth of, actually it's 95 I would have thought. Alright, let's see if we can start making the shape of a wheel anyway. So to do this, I am going to need to go and create some stuff. Right. Okay, so we're in the top view, and I want to create, I don't want to extrude, I don't want to revolve. Basically want a circle. Let's have a look. Create. Right, we're going to look for a cylinder would be good. Okay, let's try that. Okay, that looks good. Right, okay, so we know that the diameter of it is 90. So we are going to look at bringing this down to that, and you know what, we can adjust this as well, because we can go in here. Oh, this is the beautiful part. We can go make that 90. Now if I hopefully click that, oh, the hell did I create? No. Let's come down to my hand tool. Okay, so now I want to select that. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can edit feature. Okay, so here we go, 90. We're seeing a height. So I'm guessing if I change this, it should be a cylinder. Yeah, you can see it's a cylinder. Right, that's cool. Let's do that. Right. Okay, we're back on top. Right. So let me. Whilst I'm looking at this, there was a cool, interesting Reddit thread that I saw where somebody had done this before. Reddit Exway Ripple. And what I'm trying to do is basically create something called cloud wheels. And I think if I look at the images, I should be able to find it. Okay. Cloud wheels. Some guy modifying it. Sleeve. I could spell tonight. Exway Ripple TPU. Wheel. Definitely 3D print wheel. 3D print. 3D Exway 1 remote cast, Exway Ripple. I'm just looking at the moment for a interesting view that came up the other day, where I found somebody that had 3D printed some sleeves for their Exway Ripple. Okay, in that case, what I think I'm going to do is, so I know that the diameter of the wheel is 90 millimeters. So I'm going to make it 85 millimeters, just because I want it to be really snug. I had looked somewhere on some forum, and they definitely had suggested that it was reduced in its width, so basically it was a snug fit over the top of it. Ultimately, I'm going to bond this with some adhesive. I read somewhere that araldite is a good thing for polyurethane, so we'll see what we can do there. Right, so what we know is right now the inside diameter of what we've got here is 90, so I've reduced it down by 5 mil, so it should be nice and snug on there. Now the height of this is, if we want it to go over, it's, I would say, 7 centimeters, so 70 mil. So the thing is, right, so what clearance do we also have on the board? So the clearance is pretty much the same on both. Now if I were to go there, I could probably get away with making, I put that there, 120, so that is, I put 120, that's 30 mil, so you're talking about an extra 15 on the diameter, so 90, they're basically 105. So 105 is what we're going for, which is, funnily enough, exactly the size of the cloud wheels that they do, so we're going to make that 105 mil, so that's 10.5 centimeters. Then I'm going to need to extrude part of this as well. So back over to our friend YouTube to see how the hell we do that. and then okay. So we draw another circle from the middle, right? So create another cylinder, and this one we get to make 85. Okay, so this one is going to be 85 mil, 85 millimeters. Okay, and that was not cool because it did not factor that was coming out of the middle of it. Right. So let us see if we can try this again. Okay, no, right, let's just start afresh. Right, let's delete this. Okay, more info. Yeah, no. Delete. Okay, it doesn't allow me to delete. Okay. Right, we're going to create a new cylinder. And maybe we can select here. Okay, that's probably how we do it. Right. And we're going to create this as 105. Okay, boom. Right. Okay. Next, we're going to go and create another cylinder. And this time I'm going to select in the middle again. And this time, this one will be 85. Let's just make it 85. Right, so 85. Okay, and then eventually we're going to extrude that, but let's just go have a look at what we're looking at. Right. Hit feature, and we're going to make that -10. Okay, that didn't work. I'm guessing that really didn't work. Okay. That's great. I'll try creating that cylinder again. Make that 85. And before it was my -10. Yeah, we're going to do cut. Click OK. Boom. Okay. Right. Immediately, we've got something that vaguely looks like a wheel, which is a good start. Okay. So the question is, we're going to look to make a lip on this thing. So let's work out how big that lip's going to be. I'm going to 3D print this later and start it going. So I reckon the lip could be 3 millimeters. Okay, so if we're going to make a lip on each side that is 3 millimeters in size, then the depth of that was depth of the front wheel. $55. We could round up a little bit. Let's call it 50. 56. Right. So 56 plus 3 and 3 is going to take us a little bit. Alright, so then we can select this. Let's edit the feature of, I guess it's the 2. Alright, so we're going to make this, so we know 56 mil plus 6 gives us 61, but 62. Yeah, so 62 mil. Okay, and then this, we're going to have to modify this as well, which is edit this feature. So let's make this -66. Just yeah. Okay, now we've got something that is looking like what we're expecting. Okay, so this is starting to look like a sleeve that could go around the outside of our wheel. And it's going to be basically glued on there when we eventually get it on there. I'm going to be using TPU, so hopefully this doesn't look too bad. Okay, let's probably save this because it's now giving me a warning. Let's call it front wheel Exway. Boom. Okay. Coming back to my tutorial, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got that, we've extruded the length of it, bing bang bosh. Okay, this guy seems to do some interesting thing where he's doing some stuff to the side of it. Does he go over to some tool? Okay, he just went to the side of it and just like did some cool stuff with the edges. Right, so we need to change the orientation of what we're looking at. Let's okay, let's see if we can do something interesting here. So if I now go and look, can we modify this in any way? Hold up. Oh. Okay, that's cool, but not quite what I was after. Maybe I need to do it on the outside edge. Okay, so I can create a cool edge. Okay, that's like creates a fillet for it. So now the thing does that, but that's not what I wanted. I'm a complete newbie when it comes to this software. So that has created sort of a indented rim, which is not what we wanted. Though it looks nice, it's definitely not what I wanted. Oh, I didn't want to undo that bit. Okay, what does he select, this person? Right. Okay, so maybe it is actually what I want. Maybe I want to just be a bit more aggressive with that edge. Right. Okay, so we're going to modify. We don't want to fill it. Press and pull. Okay. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense, right? Oh. Oh. Okay. Chord length. I mean, it creates a cool little thing, but that's not what we want. So there's fillet, rule fillet, full round fillet. Okay, I'm getting lots of errors here. Okay, I am literally such a newbie to this software. I mean, I've got literally no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so let's have a look. Modify. We've got chamfer fillet. So that's going to basically smooth the edges. You know what? I think we're going to have to build a thing off the top of it, unfortunately. Right, let's bring this over to the view here. We are going to need to... let's have a look. We're going to need need to modify this to add an extra thing, so let's go on the top. Right, that's the other bit. How deep do we want the lip to be on it? Probably half a centimetre, maybe? Half a centimetre off the side here, so that would then mean we probably need to adjust the extrusion that we've just created. So if I do this and select and then go to edit feature, I'm going to change that one. I've currently made the height of this 62. Let's pull up the Exway again. So anybody that's joining right now, viewing us or viewing me, I am trying to basically print something. There's a product on the market called a cloud wheel. They're very expensive. I would buy one, but they don't make one for this electric skateboard. So I'm basically using Fusion 360 to print my own. And I'm using, I've got some TPU, and I'm going to basically set this all up on a printer. So I'm basically just trying to design the sleeve right now. So we just need to get on with a bit of measuring to make sure that we get the right height or depth of this. So I would say actually that needs to be 55 millimeters, and then we'll add something to both sides of it. So I'm going to make this 55. Boom. Okay, so that now should be 55 millimeters as a sleeve that's going to basically sit on top of this view, basically, right? And then we're going to need to add something on top of here. Right, let's go to the top view. Let's now go and create another cylinder. This time we're going to drag this out, and if it's internally 65, no, we made that 85. We want it to be 5 mil around it, so this one will be basically 80. Looks a bit pathetic as a lip, doesn't it? Maybe it should be 75. Let's go with 75. Okay. Of course I didn't want to do that. Okay, so let me cancel that. Let's create a new one. So basically we're going to create a whole new layer that goes on top of it. So again, a cylinder, selecting from this point, dragging out, and we're going to basically match to 105. So 105, 105, and we're going to make this, let's make it 3 mil. Operation, new body. Okay, and let's just see. Okay, that has now, ooh, okay, that's interesting, it's added it there. So if I look on the front, we can see that. Now, is there any way I can move that down? Let's have a look at this, edit feature, 105. Ah, now if I go minus 3, yeah, okay, that's what I want, minus 3. But we're probably going to chamfer that a bit, so sod it, let's make it 5. Okay, minus 5. Okay, so this should be 55. And the next bit, so this is 5, and we're going to put 5 on the top there as well. So I wonder if I can just duplicate that. Nope. Oh, move and copy. Move type. Set pivots. Let's have a look. Say rotate. Point position. Set pivot. Okay, it doesn't appear that way. This is the problem with having to learn software you know nothing about. Okay, so we've got our base there, which is kind of okay. Now I'm thinking, does it make sense actually that a whole wheel on one side is completely covered? Now I'm thinking maybe that does, because At least you know when it's coming off. But then if I'm going to glue it, could be a pain. Yeah, let's not do that. Definitely not worth doing that. Right, I need to add basically the same thing I've just added on the bottom to the top here. So let us do the same thing again, where we basically build another sphere. But actually, what I can do is I can extrude that one on the bottom. So let's take cylinder, and we're going to do it again. And this one, if we remember rightly, we're going to do to 70, 75, just because it kind of looks about right. So 75, and we're going to do -10, just to make sure it disappears. Boom. Okay, so now if we look at our thing, we've got this cool little lip that will keep it on our skateboard, and I can do some cool stuff to make that kind of look alright. We can chamfer it at the side here a little bit in a minute to create a cool thing. Right. Right, we need to now do the same thing on top. Bear in mind I'm a complete newbie to this software, so yeah, anybody that's watching this live will basically be laughing at me. So again, we're going to make this one 105 to match the other one. 105, and this time the height of it, because I have a feeling it is basically happening over the top, we're going to have to extract that again. So this one 105, and then height of it is going to be, so we've gone minus, and we did 55, so we're going to want to go 55 mil if I'm thinking that's right. Let's have a look. Right. Or maybe I didn't extract that. I probably didn't cut that out, did I? Right, so let's go off the top. Create and go to cylinder. Now I'm going to drag this one out, and this was again 75. 75, and do this. 75. Might as well make the height of this really big because it'll just cut it out. Cut. No target body found to cut off and select. Okay. Just check where. Maybe I added it on the top. Okay, so maybe minus 100. Okay, there we go. Right, let's have a look what we've created now. Okay. So now we've got the problem that this here is not what we want. Okay. Yeah. This here, we want to edit that and make it no, I'm happy with the 75. 75, but obviously it doesn't need to be that big. It doesn't need to go that deep. It only needs to go 55, minus 55. But I don't really want it to start there. Do that. Okay, I'll do that. Right. This here, I still want this to be. How you offset it? Okay, let's go back to maybe. Okay, we're going to start this in a completely different way. We're going to scrap this. Okay. Yes, delete everything. Right. Okay. Right. Now let's go. Let's just replicate this tutorial that I found. Okay, we're going right. So now, what I'm going to do is we will create our cylinder. Okay, and we're going to do it from here. Boom. And this is going to be 105. 105. And let's make this right, 55. Let's make this 75. No, not wow. Okay, 75. 35. Let's make it 76, which will give us 37. Nope, wrong setting. 105. And the height of this will be 37. And I'm going to create a new body. Okay. Boom. Right, that is our wheel. Right. And what we're going to do now is extrude out part of this. Right, so create again another cylinder, select, and this time we're going to make this 85. 85. And we're going to cut this away, and again this is 35, 37, I think we created it. Maybe we need to make that minus 37. Boom. Okay, so what we're looking at now is half a wheel. Okay, which is vaguely where we want to be. Right, so now that we have that, let's just go check what this other dude did. So I went to the side, go look at it from the back, edit feature, okay, let's go back to just check out value. So the internal dimension of what we're trying to create is 55. I still think we probably want to have a little bit. Let's do 56. Okay. Okay, that's the that can't be right. That doesn't look right at all. Edit feature. Yeah, it's not right at all. Here we go. 56. Okay. That kind of looks right. Yeah, okay. That does, apart from it's missing our middle bit. Right, so we're going to create a cylinder. Drag that out. That is going to be 85, because we want this thing to be snug. Edit feature, and this is going to be a cut, and let's just do minus 10, and let's have a look at that. Okay, that's cool. Edit feature, and go all the way through. Boom. Okay, so that is the inside of this wheel. Okay, which is basically where we were a minute ago. What I also need to do is somehow offset another bit on this to create what I need to create as like an end piece. So let's have a quick look. Let's just have a look at what this guy did. Right, so he did that. I'm sure he chamfered the edges. Okay. Yeah, so he basically came around the back of it, did this. Yeah. Like that. Okay, so now let's create like 10 mil. Right. Oh, the hell did I do? 10 mil. Okay, and then we can do the same thing on the other side. And then actually maybe we start modifying this in another way. Alright, so then that also is 10. Nice. Okay, so now we've got a cool wheel that looks like that. I wonder if we can edit that. Does that? Okay, so that is now looking like a cool thing, but I still want to create this little lip around it. I wonder if there's a way that I can do that. Mesh. Oh. Okay, let's have a look at this. Edit feature. Okay, 70 mil, and that thing is 10 mil. So this really needs to be 75. No, 70 gives me 60, 50, 75. Right. How can I... You know what would be easier if I just was able to just delete those off, which I can't. And basically, there must be a way to do this, right? So let us basically modify this. Let's put this back to the way it was. So here we go. Let's just undo all that. Okay. This here is 56 mil. 56 mil. We're hoping the print's actually any good. Okay, I really want to go and duplicate that. Paste. I can't. Okay. Is there a way to copy, edit, paste? Doesn't damn well do anything. Okay. There's an assembly. No, joint new component. Okay, no. Modify, move, and copy. Okay, that doesn't do anything either. Okay, let us basically Google this. Fusion 360. Fusion 360. Copy. Object. Duplicate shape. Duplicate shape. It's not going to be ABS or carbon fiber. I am building out this using TPU because it's basically going to be a sleeve that goes over a skateboard. It's definitely giving me loads of errors because I have no idea what I'm doing, but the beauty is that we will get there, and by the end of this I will have a part that I can transfer over to the 3D printer. Okay, what am I exactly trying to do? So let me grab this. So what I'm trying to do is I have this Exway Ripple, and it's basically comes with it's basically an electric skateboard, but it's like the cheapest one you can get. In the UK it costs about £450, and what I'm trying to do, they're basically on the market. They create this product called Cloud Wheels, which basically have a lot more cushioning, should we say, with the wheels, so that you can ride it on more surfaces. When I basically ride this on the roads here in the UK, which yes, currently is illegal, but they're not authorized in the UK. But what I'm trying to do is basically replicate this cloud wheel by creating a sleeve that will go over this wheel quite snugly. That's basically got a lot more elasticity into it. So what I've done is I have bought myself some TPU, which I'm going to print in orange. And with this, I am going to basically print a sleeve that goes over it, and I'm going to end up gluing it. So that's basically the gist of what I'm trying to achieve. But what I'm trying to do on the screen here, which I'm just trying to Google, is I basically want to create a little lip that will go over this piece here. So if you imagine it's going to slide over the wheel, what I'm trying to do, if I come into this view, is I basically want this lip to come down here, so it's got like an extra 5mm over both the back and the sorry, okay, what you meant in the drawing. So what I'm trying to do is create I basically want to duplicate this shape here, and I want to basically have it so it's got have it a depth of like 3 or 4mm, and then have it slightly deeper, if that makes sense. This is I've usually used different software, but so if you know how to do that, then yeah, you could be my savior. Otherwise, I'm back to the drawing board on Google. Click the sketch button and then click the face. Okay, sketch. Where is the sketch button? Okay, I've got the create button. I've got like this face. Okay, I'm checking click the sketch button, then click the face. Sketch. I don't see sketch in the interface. I've got select. Then you can sketch the small inner diameter. Right, where would I be finding this sketch button? Sketch button. It's in the create section. Okay, dropping down. Okay, we've got create sketch. New component. Create form. Create sketch. Do you want me to click that? Now click the shape. I think you're going to have to maybe give me a bit more guidance on this one. Create sketch. Right. It's in the create section. Create sketch. I got sketch dimension. Let's minimize that. Right. Create. Circular pattern. Rectangular project. Create sketch project. Include 3D sketch dimension. Create sketch. Okay. Now, so I've selected that then. So I've clicked create sketch. Right. I'm now clicking on the face. Now click create circle. Okay. Boom. Create diamond circle, I'm guessing. So I'm going to come out here. So I guess, is this building from that face that I selected from? Well, let me try that and you can correct me in a minute. Right. So then if I look at... Okay, but that didn't do anything. Okay. maybe the sketch palettes. Oh. Darn it. Okay. Now click extrude. Okay. Modify. I saw extrude somewhere. Extrude. Ah. Okay. Now. Okay. Now that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I'm gonna undo exactly what I just did. Right. So in that case, I create this shape. Here we go. To that. 105. Boom. Then I can do that. That's created that, and then I can, as you say, right click OK, finish sketch, and then click that face. I'll finish the sketch. Maybe that is the face, and then modify. Just had the extrude, so extrude. Okay, yeah, now this makes sense. Okay, now I get it. Okay, so I don't want it to be that, but I would probably want it to be like a 5mm. Well, actually, I'll make it 4mm. And then if I extend this by 4, I can then do a. Okay, this is starting to make a lot more sense now. Burning Rubber 60, thank you very much. So what I can do is come over to here, and I can change this to extrude that face as well, I guess. Extrude that by 4. Boom. So then, okay, now this is bloody perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to go create. Oh, hang on, let me do that again. Right, select the front, create, and make another cylinder. And if I make this 75, click OK, and then that should now be on. Okay, this is starting to make a lot more sense now. And if I let you do this and click extrude and go negatively, that then creates that awesome lip that I'm after. Ah, this is brilliant. And we've got Chaz on the chat as well. Hi, Chaz. Okay, this is now starting to look pretty good. So what I can then do is also chamfer the side of this. So let's see. Let's come down to a nice view there. Right, so if I calm down, kind of make this look a bit nice. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's starting to look like a really cool skateboard wheel. Assume, what's the width of that? Is there a way to go and look at the? Okay, that's 10mm. And let me just check the width of this. That's 56. Is there any way, Burning Rubber, to measure the distance between that chamfer there to the end of the cylinder? Well, I think I need to take it step by step, as this is a lot for me to learn. So, is there a way of measuring from here, that edge there, to what this edge here is? So I'm eagerly waiting and watching the chat. Click inspect at the top. Okay, so I'm going to inspect. Ah, okay, and now I've got measure. Okay, so is that measuring the whole cylinder, or is that just... Ah, okay, that's cool. That is really cool. So this looks like a yellow ruler on top. Yeah, I've got that. So what I'm looking at is I want to basically measure this, which, okay, so it's telling me 2, whereas selection 2, radius 42.5, yep, diameter, loop length, okay, that's probably giving me, I want to know sort of the depth. Click the face you want to measure from to the face you want to measure. Okay, so let's do that. So measure there to there. Ah! Okay, and that is exactly the measurement I'm after, 56 mil. Burner Rubber, you are epic, and thank you so much for coming and joining my live. You've made my life a hell of a lot easier. Right, so now I'm going to replicate exactly what you just taught me and do this on the other side of this then. Okay, so this now should be a walk in the park. So, in theory, I can select the face, come down to create, and do cylinder, select here, go out, create 105. I am extremely thankful for you, Burner Rubber. You've made my life so much easier. I'm assuming I do -10 on this, and I'm going to create a new body. So let's now look at... Okay, that did not go to plan. Oh, yes. I'm going to create a sketch. That was it. There. Okay. And then, okay. Thank you for another reminder. Okay, 105. Oh, is there a way I can be very specific about that? Create. So I want to go here. How do I... I don't know. Okay, I managed to get it to do that. Click finish sketch, and then I guess I can just extrude that again. So here I just go extrude. Nope. Do that one. Click the area between the new inner circle and the previous extrusion. Here. Is that including it? Guess. Ah, okay, yeah, that works. Right. Are you sure? That looks like it. I mean, it might be delayed on my side with the stream. I think I made that 4 mil. Yeah. And then I get to extrude this an extra -4. Just create the new small inner circle. Well, let me also extrude that to -4. Cool. Okay. 4. Okay. So that, in theory, should give me, yeah, exactly what. That's cool. Right. So then I can do the same cool thing that I did here, which was filleting that to 10 mil. Okay. And then, oh, come around, and I need to extrude again that. So if I click on the create, right, so I should be able to, I guess I need to come around the back here now and create another one. So this again, so I'm going to want this to be 75. So I'm going to create a new sketch, create sketch here. Oh, this one, come here and make this 75. That's right. I can probably, I'm guessing, adjust that. Is there a way to, I guess, Burning Rubber 60, is there a way that I can make that match a specific size, or do I do that after I've done the sketch? How do I click edit sketch? No. I guess I probably don't need to even bother doing that is probably what you're going to tell me, which is click D. Oh, okay, right. Let me try that one more time then. Okay, so then I have to just redo. Okay, so there's that. Right, coming through right. I'm going to create a new sketch, as you say, and I'm going to come on here, create this. Here. D. Okay, you just start typing. So, okay, you're a legend, sir. Right. Finish sketch, and then what I can do is just extrude that. Extrude. Boom. And that creates my beautiful wheel that I can... Oh, this is starting to take proper shape. Okay. So next, I'm going to come and just inspect that my internal measurement is what I want it to be. Boom. Boom. 56.2. That's good enough for me, to be fair. Okay. Next thing I want to do is probably create some cool things to take some of the impact, which I have seen on a video that I saw. So let me see if I can find that. Okay, so let's go look at this from the side. Right. So if you already have place a line or circle but didn't include a dimension, you can place dimension by hitting D and then click the line or circle. Okay. That is useful information to know. I guess what I'm looking to do now is potentially extrude a little bit out of the line here. Let me see if I can find a way of doing that. To make it, I basically want to make it more like a tire now. Let's see what I can find on that front. So next what I want to do, so I've got this to go round the wheel, but what I would like to do is kind of have it so it's got like tire cuts in some vein, sort of tread should we say. Exactly, I'm trying to add tread. So that would be my next task to achieve here. So I can imagine I could have several treads and then maybe some cross patterns going in. Interesting, burning rubber. Is this something you do for a hobby, or is this what is it that you get up to with Fusion 360, given that you know so much about it? Create a new sketch, right? Create. Okay, create sketch, and I'm going to click the outline of it. Okay, I've done that. Well, I'm currently also posting or working on a video to document this project, so I'm going to give you a massive shout out in the video as for all your help with this. Okay, so I'm clicking the outside face. Then hit P for project, then click outside demo. Okay, I'm clicking P. And click the outer diameter. Outer diameter. Which I think I have, I think. I guess you want me to then click OK. guessing so, because I've done that. Yes, okay, so I've done that. And now I have that. Interesting, I should probably have gone and looked at this learning panel, but yeah, let's close that down to make life a little easier. Okay, go back. Okay, let me go undo. Right. Okay, so I'm going to go create new sketch. Click the outside down outer. My sketch isn't in the right place. Okay. No, okay. I'm gonna click just finish. Alright, I'm going back. I'm back to the start. Let's see where we go from there. Okay. Click the outside face of the tire, which is this one, I'm assuming. Not the inside. Okay, let me just go. Okay, I've got the outside face. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, so I can circular copy. Okay. Alright. I have selected the outside face. Outer part, oh, the outer part of the lip. Okay. Like that? Or the outer part of the lip. Oh, you mean that, you mean that piece. Okay. Okay, I think I know what you mean. Is that what you mean where I've got this little slither, I'm assuming, that I've selected here? This little piece here. So that's currently highlighted. Even further, you want me to, the G. Even further. Alright, we've got Spencer Parker. Even further. Okay, so I've selected this. So those joining the live stream, we have Burning Rubber 60 that is helping me to, like, all the way to the out. Okay, hold on, I'm going that piece there. Okay, I've gone all the way to the outside. So I was just explaining, Spencer, if you're still watching and with us, Burning Rubber is helping me to design something for my skateboard. Further. Now, if I show you what I have that line there. Create the sketch on that. Okay, I'm going to create it. Right, create sketch. Okay. I have created the sketch on that. Looking at the side of the tile. Okay. Oh, right, you want me to go look at it like... Oh. You want me to look at it like that. I think I know. Are you going to want me to create another circle? So the sketch is going to look like that on the side of the tire. Okay. Yes. Okay. Right, I am ready and waiting to see what you're going to tell me next to do. So I'm guessing, sort of. Okay, that's cool. All works for me. I feel that we're almost there and ready to start sending this to the printer software that I have. So I'm guessing I'm going to need to hit P to project the outer diameter of the tire onto this sketch. Okay. So I'm going to click P. Okay. I have no idea what that's just done. Hit P to project the outer diameter. Okay. Okay, from there you create the profile of the tread all the way around. Okay. So do I need to do that with a circle, like a cylinder around it? Or a torus? Okay, you need to click the outer diameter. Okay. Which is here, I guess. There. After you hit P. Okay. Which I have. I'm guessing that I need to then click OK. Okay. Oh, okay, so I see that. Okay, yeah, so it's created this cool circle for me. Then what do I do with this circle? This magic circle? Do I get to drag it? Okay, so I have... Now you can create your tread profile from the side. Oh, okay. So, okay, this is about, yeah, basically helping me to have something to base it off, I guess. As in, this is like a plane. So do I click finish sketch now on that? And that's then the plane that I can use to build my tread. Extrude, cutting the tread across the tire. Okay. So if I go here, right, can I? Okay, but I've created, I've got that, and then I guess if I were to build your tread with that sketch. Okay. Create. I guess that's the problem. I don't know how to build the tread. That's a lot to ask. I guess I could create a simple tread that would be on there. I wonder if in that case, if I were to, based on what you're saying, I could come here and then see the highlight blue item at the very bottom, click that and it will reopen that sketch. Highlight blue at the bottom, highlight blue at the bottom, highlight blue at the bottom. There, okay. That guy there. So, oh, you mean this? Yeah, okay. so I've got that sketch. Thanks, Burning Rubber. I will try and continue based on what I've seen, but you have been a massive help getting this project off the ground. Thank you so much. You go enjoy dinner. Okay, so let's see what I can do now. Okay. Sketch 28. Let's see what I can find here. Okay, interestingly, they had on this other video I'm looking at, they basically took they took the face of part of it, went to the front, they created a pipe off there. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm just going to undo, actually I'm going to leave what Burning Rubber said, but I'm going to create some pipes based on what I've just seen. So I'm going to come down, create pipe here, select a path. Okay, so that's a pipe, and that's going to do a cut. Now what we can do is set this smaller. Let's make it 2 mil. 2 mil. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty cool. That, and then I wonder if, so I've created a little cool little insert there. Okay, that's probably a little bit too close for my liking on the let's let me try that again. Right, we're going to create pipe there. Okay, we're going to move that. Oh Christ, that's not what I wanted. What about 1.5 mil? Yeah, 1.5 maybe. Yeah, 1.5 mil. Okay, and that's a new. Let's do this operation. New body. Let's have a look at that from. Okay. Okay, maybe. Let's have a look from the front. Okay, so that could be something, but I kind of want it to be a bit more in. So let's have a look at this again. Right. Create pipe. Boom. Okay. Create it. Make it small at 1.5 as a new body. Okay. Okay, right, so I've created that, then we should be able to select that, and then I can move it. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, now this makes sense. Okay, there we go. I can come down, click OK, and I can copy. Okay, that just annoyingly moves it. How do I tell it to copy it? Oh, create copy. Okay, so that should have 2 in the same place. Then move. Okay, boom. copy, create a copy, boom. I think Burning Rubber will be impressed with what I've managed to do whilst he's gone for dinner. So anybody that is joining me watching this right now, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm basically trying to build a 3D model which I'm going to be printing on a 3D printer that I have. I'm used to doing stuff for my paddleboard, which I have done historically on an app on my iPad. And this is the first time where I've had to build something myself, and it's a little bit daunting using Fusion 360. To be honest, I'm hugely thankful to Burning Rubber 60, who's actually spent the time with me this evening to help me to build this out. So I mean, that just is a testament to the world that we live in, that there are some really awesome people out there that really are about helping people to basically build really cool stuff, and I'm just blown away by the fact that people would take the time to do that. So thank you so much, Burner Rubber. So let me go and create a copy, move copy. I think I'm just going to do this 2 more times on this one. Click OK. Boom. This one here. And we're going to move it there. And then I think I could put one more in. If I duplicate this one, might look alright. What do we think? I think it's probably move a copy, create copy, body 15, and boom. Okay. So now I've got a really tready tyre there. Is that too much tread on a skateboard wheel, or is that maybe that'll be right? I think it'll be right. But what would be quite cool, which I'm basically in the background here looking at a YouTube video that is showing something similar. So these treads that you see is kind of what they've got in this video, but they've done a really cool extrusion actually on the other one. But though their one looks like they did little cool cutouts on theirs, so let's see how they did that. Okay, so they've done they've done something interesting here. They've gone and let me see, select. So they've done that, and I'm guessing they're cutting it. Yeah, okay, so they're using those paths to cut. So what I'm going to do is select these, and this should create cuts in my wheels. If I go and modify these, edit feature, I don't get any cool little thing, but what did they do? They went into mirror. Okay, I'm just going to select one. Okay, this other video, it's got it selected. He goes down, selects it, he goes and duplicates it, moves it across. That's fine. Then he goes to create. Let's create. What the heck is he doing? He's going mirror. Select object, bodies, this, let's join, mirror, no, okay. Let me go back to look at what this video is. Just go have a look. Okay, so he goes off, duplicates, then he comes down to the body, goes, copies it, and clicks OK. Then he goes create a mirror, selects the object. Right, okay, so he comes down, goes create, with nothing selected, he goes down, creates a mirror. Okay, then he selects his object, actually selects them all. Select, so selects all of these objects. Boom, 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 and boom. Okay. And he's got mirror plane, which I guess he's in the next select, which is the hang on a minute, what did he select there? He went down to select, okay, selects those, then he goes to the mirror plane and then selects that. Okay, so this guy did something interesting, which was he went, I've gone crazy with the view here. Right, he went down here and he selected like that, and then he didn't have this operation, which I'm just going to go join, and amazingly I think that has just extruded that. Right, so now, okay, no, that did not, that completely did not do that. Okay, I'm going to redo that. Edit, redo, and redo. Okay, so we've got these cool little lines here. Now I'm thinking there's too many of the lines. I was thinking I'm being overly... I could get rid of that one. No. Let's stick with them. Let's stick with it. Okay, let's work out how the heck we do this. Okay, so he did mirror. Let me go back to this video. Body selected, move type. Okay, does that. He duplicates two of them, goes down to mirror, selects the thing, bodies, selected, mirror. Okay, maybe he selected the other thing. Okay, right, so I'm coming down, I'm going to go create a mirror. I'm selecting one, just for fun. Okay, and the mirror plane, I'm going to, okay, I've now flipped my thing way the wrong way. Okay, I'm now going to go select the mirror plane. I think he may have selected that one. Oh, I see why he did that, because he's duplicated on the other side. I'm being stupid. That is not... Okay, yep, that is not what we want to do. I've just realised that is foolish. Okay. I'm actually a step ahead in the video. Let me just go redo. Okay, we've got this. Okay, we've got these cool little threads coming out on the tyres. He does this thing where he cuts them from the wheel. If I go edit feature, pipe, it's got new, oh, cut. Oh, okay, now we're talking. Okay, I have somehow accidentally deleted one though, to add all to the bodies. Okay, well, what I'm going to do now, Spencer, is I'm going to select all of these, and sorry, this is like a dummy, not even a tutorial, because I'm getting everybody that joins to come and actually help me. This is crazy. Is I'm going to click edit feature. I can't do it all. I can't do it all. I have to do it one by one. So I'm going to click edit feature, pipe, cut, boom. Which I'm sure that was in the wrong. That was there. Okay, let me go and have a look here. What did that do that was weird? The pipe. Cut. Then I wonder, is that going to do some weird thing? It moved to the left. Do you notice that? And that has moved to the left as well. Okay, why is this? Why is this doing this? Pipe 1. Okay. Let's undo this for a sec. gonna have those scenarios where you start something and it ends up being it's gonna take you all night to try and work something out. It's just you know, I'm starting to lose my mind. Properties, no. Text configure. Yep. Nope. Upgrading. Parents. Let me look at this video. Okay, he definitely made it easy. It's like select them, select the thing, duplicated it, bing bang bosh. So he's got these cool 4 threads. Oh, okay. So this is probably what you were talking about, Spencer. Was he went and did this, which was combine. Definitely did something like that. Let's check what he did. So this guy, I'm watching this video. Somebody else made a tire in Fusion 360, which is more a different type of tire, but it still had tread, which is exactly what I'm kind of trying to replicate. Okay, so he does that. He selects that, and then okie dokie. Right, I've seen what this guy's done now. So he's come. Okay, where you now are now fine, it's fine. Just go to modify them, combine, then you can subtract the types. Okay, I think I know what you're. So I'm here, combine, and I'm gonna go do. Here we go. Boom. Spencer, you are a legend. Thank you very much for confirming that. Okay, that's looking like a nice tread. I'm excited for that to go on the 3D printer. It's looking nice. Okay, yeah. So quite heavy. I mean, it's a little bit slightly different on the sides there, but that is the correct thing. What would be cool, just to add la pièce de résistance, would be a little bit of curving on the side here, just to make it a little bit nicer. I have seen something that this other video did, so I'm just going to quickly look at that and see what they did. And they've made more of a traditional car tire. Okay, they drew a curve, a weird, create an arc. Okay, they create an arc off the corner. An arc that goes to the corner. Okay. Okay. What printer material? I have a really terrible thing I got off Amazon. It's an Anycubic. It's got some weird name. It's not even listed on the. You can. It was any. It's like the i3 Mega. That's what the thing's closest to. But it is an Anycubic weird thing that also comes with a laser engraver, and I'm going to be printing with TPU. Yeah. And I've got another question which is coming through, which is somebody asking me if I can respond to a message. Oh, nice. Yep. So Amy is actually my daughter, who is listening to me live in the kitchen. So I'm probably rambling in the house. I'm currently in my workshop working down the bottom of the garden. So yeah, sorry, Spencer, I have a Anycubic printer and it's going to be TPU. I've chosen TPU because it's kind of flexible. The purpose of what I'm trying to create for this project that I'm working on is that basically these are sleeves that will go over the bottom of my wheels. Oh, now I see actually why my daughter was messaging me. Am I allowed to go out for 20 minutes? So the time is, yeah, absolutely you can go out. It's not a problem, no problem with me. Okay, awesome. Oh, right, anyway, back to this family, dealing with family stuff. Right, we're going to create an arc, right. So let me go and just back to this. So Spencer, what do you? You're obviously clearly do fusion stuff as well. What sort of stuff? What do you do this for work, or is this for a hobby? What sort of stuff have you 3D printed in the past, or not 3D? What have you designed in the past? And do you have a 3D printer? To go through another little tutorial that I'm watching here. So what's this guy doing? Okay, so we go again. Right, we've just finished with cutting out those rims. Okay. And this guy seems okay. So we go to a new create a sketch. Okay, that's cool. All right, this is amazingly after one person who shows you how to do stuff. This kind of starts making sense. So here. Mostly SolidWorks for work. I have access to bamboo printers. What are bamboo printers? What sort of cool stuff do you do with that? I used to, in a previous career, work in self-service kiosk construction. And there used to be a guy that we worked with that did a lot of really cool stuff with SolidWorks and so on. Actually, that then got sent to manufacturers, the manufacturing plant, to actually be converted into metalwork, which is really cool. So I'm looking at a tutorial. It doesn't have this thing. Create a form, modify. I'm looking for a create arc. Why is it not here? Maybe I do I need to select it? Nope. Nope. Oh, okay, now I get it. Okay. And it was probably not there, it was off the edge there. And then here, line. So did this guy selected a line? Down here. Right, I want to create, I'm assuming a line. Mostly SolidWorks. Yep. I'd love to know what a bamboo printer is. Now you got me intrigued. Okay, so you start creating a line, it seems. So I create from the edge here. Let's zoom in here. Okay, I'm going to create from there. Okay, and then this guy did this. I'm going to create an arc. Oh, he didn't show which type of arc it was, did he? Right. So there, selects create arc. It's just the top option. And he goes up to kind of. You know what? I probably don't want to do that. I'm going to press escape on that. Mostly prototypes for parts to be machined in aluminium, PLA, ABS, carbon fiber, nylon structural parts. Hey, burning rubber. So we got this. Two pros here. We've got one professional guy that works in SolidWorks on the live stream as well. Yeah, I want that. Yeah, in that sort of direction. But I was able to do it, burner rubber. The next thing, I'm just watching a tutorial right now, which is showing me how to create a thing here, and I apparently can go and create an arc, and then should be able to do. I want to basically create a cool tread to. There, I guess. Okay, I'm just going over to tutorial. Oh, you're going to make it perpendicular to rotation. Okay, I'm open to if you think that we could, you could make this look better and function better, then. But I'm looking at another tutorial just right now, which is just a bit of sideway tread. I'm happy also just to try this and get it printed and start one. And use project. Ooh, use project. Okay. What do you mean by use project? To match that arc. project. Okay, where am I looking for project? To match that arc. Okay, then, right, what we're going to do, let me reset this. Okay, let me just cancel this and undo that, what I've just done. Hit, okay, right. Right. Let me, how do I escape out of this? Right, I'm clicking finish. Okay, I've created some weird thing. Right, let me go back to where I was. Right, I'm clicking here. I'm going to create a new thing. Okay, didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go from the front. Okay, I'm going to do that and hit P. Right. Okay, I'm in a new sketch. I'm going to create a line. Let's zoom in on this thing. Let's go down. What did you have for dinner, Burner Rubber? I'm asking all the questions. Let's go back to the sketch you were in. I'm here now. I have no idea how to do that. I'm how do I go back to the sketch I was in now? Oh, now I'm confused as to where I've got to. Let me just click finish this sketch. Right, let me go back to. These are all the, okay, let me see. Let's turn all these things off where it's confused me. Okay, I'm going to select this, create a new sketch, create, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to zoom out, come down. Ah, my timeline, which is now huge. I've confused myself with where I am. Okay, I'm here. So I go create a line. Why is it? Okay, there. Okay, now and then I go create arc, 3 point, or is it center point arc? By double checking, clicking. Do I double click? You can go back to older sketches. Okay. Let me just try and do that then. Boom. I'm assuming that's the one that I was after. I'm assuming, okay, let's go here, draw a line there, and I go create arc. Okay. So that's there, and then you're saying I put, oh, after hitting click the wheel. Okay, let me just undo that. Let me go create line. Right, I'll put one here. Then oh, of course, I know exactly what I'm just. You don't need to make any of the lines. Okay. What have I done? What have I done? Okay. What do you recommend that I do? You don't need to make any of those lines, and it will match the exact arc. Okay. So if I just start there, so if I go here. Right. So I'm going to click on, let me finish that. Right. Come back to here. Okay. Create a line, and I click, I guess, well, let's do it there. If I go create arc, you need to be in a sketch though, which, okay, I'm in a sketch now. There's a slight delay on the chat coming through. Create an arc using 3 points. Create tangent arc. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about, where it's done, it's worked it out for me. Okay, so I've created an arc. Okay. Okay, so I create my arc, then I guess okay, create a pipe out of that arc. So finish the sketch. So it was that one. That's it. Oh, okay, and then if I have that, now I guess I can create a pipe. Project gets you the outer perimeter of that section. Okay. It will automatically change if you change the feature reference. Okay. I'm finished with that. So I have that, but then I want to create a pipe from that thing. Oh. No. This is so confusing. That's that bit. Is there a way I can... Oh, I can delete the previous things here. Right, where I made... Oh, hang on. Do I need to create a sketch off that pipe? Create pipe. That's the confusing thing. So I've got this arc here that I've got. That arc there. And I want to create a pipe off it. So how the heck do I do that? So I click on front. Okay, burner rubber. What I'm trying to do is I've created this arc here, which I have, which is that bit there, and I want to create a pipe off that. This is grayed out. It wants me to select the path, which is this thing, but it's not letting me to select it. Maybe that arc is just not. That was the okay. Maybe that arc's actually not very good. Maybe I screwed up that. See that there doesn't seem like it projected the. Methinks I should delete that. So right, okay. I want to basically do the same thing where I created a pipe and extrude that from this side somehow. Which I'm guessing I need to come and create a, I mean, on the side profile, create this. I need to be zoomed in more. Okay, hit P. Okay, right, let me just move my thing so I can see a bit more. No. Right, okay. Come in here, right. You're telling me, okay, create a line, click P. Okay, I've clicked P. I need to select line, I'm assuming. Do I need to put, or do I just put P? Then click the radius, hit P and click radius. Okay, let me do, so I'm guessing I need to select some first point here, yeah? And I'm clicking P. Okay, and then okay, this I'm at this point here where I'd probably want it to go to about there, but I've clicked no. Don't click the line. Okay, right. Don't click. Okay, now I'm blank. I've not selected anything. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm held off, right, here I am, I'm in this create a new thing. What do I do from here? Okay, click OK. Click OK. I don't have OK. You're so close. Okay, right. Hit P. All right, I'm hitting P. Then click the radius. Oh, sheesh kebab. This is what you probably. Is that what you mean? No, it's fillet. So I'm guessing if I was close, then I must have been here. Create a line, and I must have. So I did place first point. Yeah. Then hit P, and then you're telling me the rest being what you have already made. The grey edge of the wall. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Stupid. I'm being stupid because I haven't selected arc. Right, an arc, 3-point arc. So, starting point. Oh, this is what you're talking about. And then click P. I'm guessing that has now created me an arc across here to here, is it? Let us check. So the grey edge of the wheel. So I feel like I just did that. You don't have to draw anything first. Oh, okay, I don't have to draw anything first. Okay. Let me just do this again. New create sketch. Draw the outside of the arc for you. Okay. Right. That's right. I'm in the sketch mode. Create an arc. I'm guessing that's the arc there, but do I need to? Well, that's the arc. No arc. Okay, so there's an arc here somewhere. Those purple dots indicate the project worked. Okay. Right. So then I've clicked that. If I wanted to create a pipe, select. No. On the left where it says bodies, you can click the eye to toggle its visibility. Bodies. This will help see your sketch. Okay. So I think it's sketch 29, that's... If you hit your sketch 2. Alright. I go create pipe, select. New body. It wants me to... You got it back. Okay. Yeah, so that's not. Oh, maybe it isn't. Let me just see what the hell. Right. Create new pipe. Select. Don't seem to be able to grab. I'm sure it's this sketch 29, which is not it. Okay, let me go back for a sec. Okay. Let's do this, right. New sketch. Create sketch. Create. Nope, 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 nope. No. Right. Fine. Right, I'm going to just try do this in a different way. This is extremely confusing. I'm just going to put one there. I'm going to go create arc 3 point there to there to there. Okay, it seems to have just done it now. I'm going to click finish sketch. Right, so that is my new thing, and I'm going to go create pipe off that. Okay, now we're cooking on gas, I think. Hopefully. Yeah, 1.5 cut. And if I then look, somewhere on this damn thing I've taken a chunk out somewhere. There it is. He says, right, let's go down. Let's actually zoom out a sec. Okay, it's obviously on the right hand side. There it is. Okay, that wasn't quite how I wanted my that cut to be. Probably wants to be angled, really, to be fair. But it's a good start. Okay, let me go look at this other reference video for a second. Okay, that way you're not orbiting around like mad. You can click the corners of the box to bring you to isometric views. Okay, I'm going to try that moving forward. I'm going to be pro at this eventually. Alright, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to go and create new pipe and select that, and I'm going to make it a new body. Okay, which I think this is what this other video, my reference video, I'm looking at. Okay, and they are doing some weird extrusions to it. Okay, so you're basically talking about looking like that, moving over to those views to make it a lot easier. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so I found the orbit button just off from the center above the time. It also gives you more fine adjustment. Okay. The constrained orbit, I guess you're talking about, which makes it, a little bit easier, doesn't it? It's a hell of a lot easier. Okay, and then, so this should, I can start making some nice little adjustments to this to make it a little bit more. I mean, ideally we'd probably make that. Is that possible to make that -10? Yeah, I don't want to mess with that. Okay, I realise I've just screwed up my pipe. Right, we're going to create pipe on here. Distance. One. We're going to make that a new body. There, this sits on the top. We won't have it there. Okay. Let me just see what they're doing with this. Oh, actually, it's. Okay. It's interesting. What did they choose? I'm just looking at this reference YouTube video that shows some guy doing something interesting where I think he rotates the thing. So he extrudes it forward around the same arc. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so we create that, and then we can go like that, and then go into this, that, then he extrudes that upwards. Oh no, not like that. Not like that. Okay, click on that, and so I can click on that. I can click that extrude there. Yeah, because we don't want it to cut all the way down there. Okay, so let me do this, which is exactly, it's a lot easier when I do it with that tool compared to the other. And then the person the reference video I'm looking at, I rotate this, went and created that piece there, basically increased it because we're going to convert this, turn it at an angle. So okay, right. So I'm gonna now come and rotate this round, zoom out a little bit. Oh, that's you see, yeah, that's created that little weird bit for me down the bottom there. Maybe I will keep that in, just because I don't know what I'm doing. But let's take that. I can at least, if I can get that in view. Yep, I'm selecting that there. Yeah. Let's extrude that like that, like that. Don't want to join. It's a new body. Okay. Right. So what I should be able to do is then click this whole body and rotate it around based on what this guy has done. So if I select this tool, select this and this, and rotate. Oh, okay. This is what this guy did. Was kind of maybe I need to be on a front angle. Okay, let's not do that. Let's cancel that. Let's take this and let's delete that. Let's check that that hasn't done anything weird, like cut anything out. Nope. Okay. Body 5. Move. Rotate. Remove. Point to point, point. Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay, there. Body 5, body 16. Move, copy. Do you want that proud or do you want it? I want it recessed as well. So I'll eventually use that to merge and cut, I think, is my plan is. That's what I say, but at this rate I'm probably getting close to just saying screw it and just trying to print what I've got. Which I think we're just going to go with that. I think, you know, honestly, we're probably just going to call it a day with that. We're going to delete that, and I think screw it. I'm going to run a test print of this, but let's zoom this out and let's just take a look at what we got. So I mean, we've got some tread. And to be fair, I'm not going to be going nuts with this thing, and this will be the first print to see what it's like. But I'm going to use now the skills that Burning Rubber has showed me, which is how to measure these 2 points. So I basically want this to be 56 mil to the inside point there. So I'm going to come inspect, measure from there to there, 56 mil. Lovely. Okay, so that's an extra mil. So that is that, and then what I should be able to also do is just get another measurement of this, which is the diameter. Let me just change this to looking at it from left. I want to make sure basically this Inside diameter measure. There to there. Thanks, Spencer. Thank you. Give us a subscribe if you want to see what I'm getting up to. I'm basically going to eventually be putting this on a wider YouTube video. I'm going to give both of you a big shout out. But thanks for spending the evening with me and watching. And good luck with the SolidWorks and everything. Do you put radius on all the sharp corners? It will print better if you do due to less overhangs. Okay. I did not. Let's go and do that. So you basically want me to chamfer and fillet the corners. Yeah, we can do that. Right, let's look at that. Okay, so I have obviously done the big ones, but I can do these little ones. So fillet. Okay, fillet. Like that. Nice, nice, nice. Let's move around to the other side. So this one here. Probably done some weird thing on the other side of it, so I probably didn't deselect it. Yeah, I've undone what I've just done, haven't I? Yep, okay, right, so I'm going to click fillet. Actually, I'm first going to make sure I've got everything deselected. Okay, right, fillet. And I want to take this little edge, I think. Why is that not giving me the view? Okay, right, so this little edge here, there, nice little fillet, and now I've got this little edge here. That doesn't seem to give me the option to fillet the inside. It allows me to fillet this bit here. I can fillet that, so that's nice rounded. Oh, I probably have to click OK, that's probably why. I'm being silly. There we go. Okay, let's just have a look at what that looks like from the other side. That's. I think I've done something. Let's get non-visible first. Non-visible. So. Oh, you want me to? Ah, okay. That makes life easier. I turn the sketches off. Make your sketch non-visible. All right. Okay. So, if I want to, I guess I could probably. You're probably going to tell me that I can probably just do something nice to this edge here to fill it. See what you're clicking. Yeah. Oh. Nope. Right, so okay. So I wonder if I can just fill it that. Like that, little 1 mil. Makes it nice and thing in there. Is that the sort of thing you mean? Nice little curve on that. Okay, let me go down the other side and do the same thing. Go fill it. That. Nice 1 mil on that. Okay. Right, what are our thoughts now? Burning and rubber, what do you think? Is that going to make it easier to print? With a little curve. Okay, you're liking it. Alright. Okay. Last little check that I want to do is just make sure that I've got... So, what I did check a minute ago was if I went there, that I have the right diameter inside. Do the inner corner. Oh, this little edge in here. Okay, that's we can do that. Just a little like that. Is that a little bit, nice little thing there? 1.5 ml. Okay, let me go turn that round and we'll. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. So I think that one we haven't done. Fillet. Let's put 0.5 on that. Okay. Let me. Yeah, I'll just go all the way around. Just check that that's done to both sides. That is there. And that, okay, both sides have a nice little fillet in there. Okay, so I've now got that sorted. What I just want to do is just those measurements again. Measure from there to. I guess how I can. Oh yeah, I should be able to just rotate this round. Oh, to there. 55, which would be perfect. And then you got the 1 mil, half a mil. Yeah, okay. Then what I'd love to do, you have to slip it on the wheel. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use some force to get it on the wheel, I think. And I'm then gonna glue it on there. Last thing I want to do is just take a measurement from here to here, just to make sure that that is as expected to be. I guess the problem is it's the same plane. Yeah, I basically want to just check the. I guess I can just do that and see a diameter maybe? Inspect. Is there a way that I can tell the inside diameter of this by inspecting it? You just need to click the inner diameter once. Okay. Measure. Okay, radius 42.5, which takes us to 85. Yeah, no, okay, yeah. So doubling that is the diameter is twice that. Cool. Okay, I think I have my first print I want to go with. To take into the next phase. So let me just also save this. Let's clean it up. Open the measure pane, which is currently collapsed. Let me also just validate. Okay, that's just there. Where's the measure plane? Oh, that's the measure plane. Expand it. Ah, okay, yeah. Yep. That's epic, you're giving me tutorials today. Okay, so now I want to basically. Oh, I can click 3D print. Export. Print, you see export slightly below visible as 3 ml, then opens them and installs already. So I'm going to click export, format to STL, millimeter, that. So I'll click preview. Okay, that's cool. Okay, I've never used this to send something to the printer, so I've always just generated an STL file. So, click OK. Right, let's call this Exway Ripple wheel. Save project in the cloud. Yep, that's fine. Save it to my downloads. Boom. Okay. So supposedly that has now created that file for me in the place that I need it, which it has. Okay. So I should be able to use then the software that I regularly use for this, which I printed my last stuff on, which I use Simplify 3D, which is here. And I'm going to drag my file there. Okay. So I obviously don't want it to print like that. I'm going to then drop this. So let's maximize this for a moment. View. Sure, there's one. Basically, drop model to the table. Place surface on bed. It's obviously quite a complex diagram. Let me just go here. So I'm basically going to want this edge here to be where I want it to drop. Right, edit. Place surface on bed. It's not going to be perfect, but that is as close as I can probably get it. Let's have a look at that in context of everything. See, that does look really huge when it comes to the wheel. Actually, it's not too bad. It looks right. Okay, let's go. Now that I've done that, I just drop model to table, put it there. I might put it in the middle of the table, I think, just to. There we go. Right. Yeah, that looks like it should be alright. I don't obviously think it needs anything to be able to support it printing. So let's also add in this new PLA stuff that I've got. And with that, I'm just going to transition over to having me on the screen. So this is the stuff that I bought just on Amazon. I should ask actually, Burning Rubber, where are you based? Are you in the UK or are you in America? Given you've having dinner, you could be you could even be east coast of the US, but you think the inner lip would probably need support. I could, in your experience in the US, okay. Okay, let's have a look at seeing. It's been a while since I printed anything. Let's see. There is a way of adding mesh support. Mesh reduction, flip. Maybe I need to put in the processes info. Okay. So mine's going to be this. I'm similar to that. I'm going to be. Oh great! Hasn't even got the material. Right, TPU. Okay. Auto configure. This. Okay. Oh yeah, generate supports. That's what we can do. We'll go with a 100% infill. We won't include a raft. We'll do generate support. Okay, let's do that for the moment. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, okay, this was after. Infill, we're doing 100%. Support, generate support material. I should just go off and do that. It means I'm going to have to cut that stuff out though, which will be a little bit annoying. Okay, we can do that. Right, heated bed temperature for this PLA heated bed. 25 to 60, so let's call it 50. Then let's have a heated bed of 50. Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Primary extruder for this stuff is 220 to 240, so let's just go 220. 220. Okay, boom. Additionals, infills, support. Okay, temperature 6. Hang on. Oh, it's not saved. Maybe I have to save it. 220. There. Bed. 50. Okay, cooling. Blip fan to full power. Increasing that. Won't worry about that. G-Co. Won't worry about that. Right, this suggests that this actually can be printed 60 to 90 millimeters a second. 60 to 90. Okay, I'll have to do a little bit of math there. 60 a second. Let me quickly work that out. So that's saying 36,000 millimeters. Let's have a look. So that is 60 divided by 3600 equals 60 to 90 millimeters a second. I have a little booklet I had earlier for TLA or TBU. Right, let's check. Printing temperature, speed 60 to 340. So this should be like double speed. 36. TBU, drying time. Okay. Print speed. Millimeter a minute. Yes, 3,600 divided by 60. That's what I should have done. 3600 divided by 60 would give us a value of 60, and that is set to 60. So we can just stick with the default, which is fine. Okay. Control, we're not doing that. Okay, support generation. Generate automatic supports, done. Okay. So here's a question for you, Burning Rubber, if you're still with me. Have you printed in TPU before? Curious, what does TPU need supports? In software, TPU can lead to fail prints because of the stability of the model cells. To ensure stable, it's recommended to use 0.8 mils or 1 millimeter hot ends for best results, as well as triangle supports. Okay, you have not. It's cool. Adding supports. Once the supports are added, they're going to be a huge pain in the ass to remove. So I have direct dry printers. Okay. So let me have a little read here. Print similar boxy thing, valve. How easy the supports were to remove. Alright, I'm just going to have to cut them, I think. I wonder actually if let me go into there and have another quick look at some of the settings here to look at the supports. Support pillar resolution. You've done a PETG and ABS. Yeah, a lot of my stuff's been ABS, which I've done generally. Infill, support infill. Support pillar resolution 4 mil. TPU support pillar resolution. Bed 30 degrees, low 1, then off. I'm using Prisma. Oh, okay, interesting. Other people are using for TPU different temperatures for the bed. Oh yeah, layer 1. Okay, and thereafter it can potentially cool down. Set point, wait for temperature control, extruder heater. This is a heat bed set point temperature greater than 160. It's far beyond the commitment. I have not. Okay, I'll just leave that. Right. So these supports potentially could be infill grid left and support infill, support inflation distance, support horizontal separation. His support pillar resolution I could do probably less on this thing. Let's just try. Oh, hang on. From build platform only. Okay, definitely did not want to do that. Normal. You see it's now creating some nasty bits I'm going to have to cut out. I'm wondering if I try print it without and just see the first one, what it could be like. Because the angle 45. No, you're absolutely right. Actually, it's going to go completely. It definitely needs supports. Just undo that. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's try that. Done. Okay. That actually seems to. If I do 4mm supports, seems to work. Okay. We're just going to go with this. So, I can now go, let's just check my process editing, right, check that the values are here, bed temperature 50, and the extruder is 220. How strong it is here. Yeah, fair point, fair point. Process support, let's call this TPU prints. Okay, prepare to print. Okay, let's have a look at how it prints. Okay, boom. Okay, right, travel, I don't care about that. Coloring live preview, I don't care about that. Right, material cost 1091. 15 hours? That's all the in. Surely that's got to be. I wonder actually if I could change this to something quicker. What is 90 times? Let's put this to the test. Let's see what 90 times 60 is. 5,400. So if we go to cooling, scripts cooling, extruder, speeds. Right, we're going to change this to 5,400 and put it to the test. All right. Okay, 12 hours. Okay. It's going to be really horrible for printing time. Exway Ripple. Okay, I'm going to save. Okay, saving it to my drive. Okay, that's saved. So with that, for anybody that's watching, thank you so much. Burning a Rubber, I owe you immensely. I'm going to give you a big shout out when I publish the next video. So much so I'll take a quick snapshot of that to remind me. But thank you so much for basically coming to support me and watching this. But yeah, the stream will be coming to an end shortly. Some basics of at least through sketching. I'm definitely going to head over and have a look at your profile and account. And I will definitely like and subscribe. Thanks, Burner Rubber, and thanks everybody for following along on this stream. It's been a long night.